So I had this idea and things have kind of gotten out of control from there. Hey guys, it's Kelly. So today I wanted to do kind of a vlog, I guess. This is kind of new and I'm going to figure out which format makes the most sense. But specifically I wanted to talk about programming or coding, basically just designing things on the computer to put out into the world. This is something, specifically web development, that I have been interested in for a long time. I was playing around with HTML and very basic websites back in high school, and then since then I've been doing a ton of WordPress stuff, and I'm really not that great at it, but it is something I want to get better at. So I'm currently working towards that. I am trying to learn programming in some form or another. This all kind of got kickstarted because I had an idea for an app or a website that I wanted to do, and talked to my husband a little bit because he is a professional programmer about how maybe we could do it together. But for now I am kind of using it as fuel to start learning the basics of something I've wanted to learn for a long time. I really have no idea where this new area of interest is going to take me, but at this point I am super interested in learning all of the things, and I'm just really enjoying myself. Over the last couple of weeks, I've been working through a course on Udemy all about pre-programming and basically learning the foundations of all of the computer science-y things you need to know in order to understand the bigger picture things as you dive into a programming language. I found that all really interesting. It was hard to focus on all of my work stuff because I just wanted to learn more about all of that, but I made it through that course and I'm now diving into actually learning coding things. I'm kicking things off by learning the front end side of coding in terms of being able to build better websites with HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. I'm excited and super intimidated to get into the JavaScript part, but I think that's probably still a few weeks away before I even touch on that. I'm going through a new course online that is kind of showing me the basics of HTML and CSS while also supplementing that with reading and videos on YouTube and just trying to learn from Reddit and other programmers. So yeah, it's kind of coming at me from all sides at this point, but I'm hoping to be able to get some sort of a grasp of building better websites over the next few weeks and then to delve a little deeper from there. I have no idea how long all of this is going to take or how well I'm going to take to the material and pick it up, but I'm really hoping it is something that I learn how to do at least better than I can now and just improve a general skill that will always come in handy. I just love the idea of being able to make new things, and for the longest time I've explored that through telling stories, but I'd love to be able to make slightly more practical things or things that I can use to solve problems in my life and maybe other people's lives, and just kind of stretch my imagination in that direction through the world of programming. While I am starting out with the front end of websites and web development, I am hoping to kind of dive deeper into the world of software development and seeing what kind of stuff I can make there. I'm hoping this will be a years-long experience where I continue to grow and learn and just absorb the things and make new things. And yeah, I'm optimistic and excited, and I'm just really enjoying learning something new that I really don't know much of anything about. I've been so fully immersed in the worlds of writing and self-publishing for so long now that it has been really refreshing to dive into something new. Not to say at all that I'm putting the writing stuff aside. I'm still counting that as my day job. It is still something I need to work on every single day, but this is kind of a new nighttime side project that I am super pumped about. I picked up this from the library a week ago, and so far I kind of hate it. It is super basic and easy to understand, and I have no reason not to be enjoying it and learning from it. But it's not really my style of learning, just all of the text in black and white there on the page, endless and endless and endless text that I can't really absorb. I'm going to keep working through it at least until I have to return the book, but I think I'm going to pick up kind of a different reference textbook for HTML, CSS, and JavaScript and kind of go from there. Or maybe I'm just intimidated by the size of this book. There is no part of me that wants to read all of this. The world of programming is still kind of this big scary thing in my head because while I do love logic and solving problems and all of that fun stuff, I've never really done anything like this, at least not to the level of where I'm hoping to go after re-picking up the basics of HTML, and it's scary, and I know it is going to be a challenging next little while as I dive into this world and try to learn something new, but it should be pretty interesting, so I'm going to check back every few weeks and let you know how it's going. Today is June 23rd. I am also kicking off a 100 days of coding challenge for myself, where I'm going to kind of immerse myself by making myself do some type of coding every single day so that I'm learning new things and just kind of actually doing things rather than watching videos endlessly and reading textbooks and all of that stuff. So getting some more practical experience along with all of the videos and courses that I'm doing. Today I basically just set up a super basic HTML page with text on it. It was the least interesting thing I've done in a long time, but I got it done, and it is something that I haven't done in a long time, so it was still kind of exciting. So yeah, that's where I am on my programming journey. Pretty much safe to say I'm at the very beginning, but I can't wait to see where this road takes me. I'll do my best to keep you guys posted on how it's going, what the challenges have been, what kinds of things I'm learning, and kind of how long it's taking me to progress in learning all of the things. Not that I will ever learn all of the things. If any of you guys have any experience in the world of web development or app development or software development, I'd love to hear from you on what your learning experiences were like. I know a lot of people go through school to learn this kind of thing, but that is not really my go-to method because I don't tend to pay attention in class. It's not great, but this way I can kind of self-pace my learning, make sure I'm focusing, and if I need to go back and rewatch a video or reread a chapter, that's totally fine. So I'm hopeful that this will actually be a good strategy for me, and I'll start picking things up and continue to stay excited about this new project. So that's where I am right now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will be back next week with a couple more videos. Enjoy the rest of your week, and I will see you next time.